All right.
Coming up to the 120 kilos.
Yep.
To the big boys now. Good match, son.
Good job, Kate.
Coming up to our last match here at 120 kilos. And we've got Toby Erickson from New York AC. And then we have Anthony, is that Edgren?
Yeah, Toby's another young man. He wrestles for New York Athletic Club, but he goes to the Northern Michigan program. I had the pleasure of coaching him last year on the junior world team, and Toby won a bronze medal at 120. So, again, and he's young and upcoming guy. We got some really good kids in our program, our Greco program coming up. So, hopefully, next Olympics, Toby, that's what his goal is, to make the next Olympic team. Actually, his goal is to be a world champion.
Right.
He always tells me that. So,
I'm looking for that bear hug, trying to dig inside right now.
Yeah.
And he's going to get the push out.
Yeah, you saw there that Toby had the over and underhook position, was controlling that position. He was either going to throw his opponent kept backpedaling, so he ends up going out of bounds.
And we're back to pushing and shoving. But you know what? This is nice. Seeing this stuff with the big guys. There's more movement here than we've seen in those first two matches. And that's the thing. You start seeing them action and more. That's good. And with that kind of action, it makes it more interesting for everybody.
Yeah. And with this, for some of those lighter weights, there were teammates, those Northern Michigan kids going against each other. So they kind of knew exactly what they're doing. Here, Toby and the young man in blue have never wrestled, so Toby's like, let me see what I can really get on him, and he's doing a great job. He's getting underhooks, he's creating angles, and he's getting to his body. He's up 2-0, and in a Greco heavyweight match, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, that's that movement that we're talking about. Finding that angle, getting a push out, or getting behind and at least getting a score.
Yeah.
A lot of these, I've watched in the past, and just pushing and shoving, and no score.
No score, and they go to 30 seconds, there's no score, and we go 3 periods.
Yep.
But Toby came out and scored 2 really quick points. Did a great job, controlled the match, got to the body. I think you got a little coaching there. Didn't I mention something about underhooks earlier?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You did good.
He's a great student. He really is.
He's listening. He can hear you from here. Is what you're saying? Or he just
I don't know if
that mental.
Maybe it's the mental thing.
Oh, there you go. He knows you're watching, so he wants to make sure he's trying some of your stuff.
He knows that if he doesn't work on it and he makes it close, I'm going to remind him of it at our next practice, at our University World Team practices. What he really supposed to be doing.
Oh, you on his high. I'll bet you're going to be chewing him and making sure he's ready. So.
Yeah, again, he's doing a great job. This is what I want to see out right there. You see that? Get one on the hook. He got
nice
2.
Control.
He can control the guy. He can either stay in it. Blue has a choice. He can stay in and wrestle, or he can walk out of bounds.
Right.
He took the ladder and walked out. I don't think he walked out, but he got pushed out because
Right.
Toby had a better position.
Well, he couldn't get the angle. He had that position, and he just couldn't get circled enough to get in bounds on that point.
So. And also for a heavyweight, Toby moves very well. Very athletic young man. For a heavyweight, he can do backflips.
Now the official's warning him. Yeah, there you go. Well, that means he's athletic.
Yeah.
You're right. So now the warning was because they're banging heads here a little bit.
Yeah,
headbutting and
headbutting, slapping. We don't need that. We want to see him scoring points. So. I like Toby here because he's still pushing the pace. He's still going after his opponent. He's not just sitting back. He's not taking big chances, but if the young man in the blue wants to give him another point, he'll take it. But he's not putting himself at risk. He's moving him. He's in it. He's in and out. He's trying to create angles. He's trying to get to the body at the same time.
Now Anthony Edgren is working as best as he can, but it looks like Toby is pretty much controlling the mat. He does not move from that center circle if he doesn't have to. He's staying right in that center circle, working the angles, circling around, knowing what he needs to fight the inside control. And he's up by 1 point, so he doesn't have to really do anything just to stay in there.
We only got 16 seconds. You know, again, like I said, if I'm the blue guy, you have to get on the hook. You just can't dive at the guy once he's up, because
it's a good movement match for these heavyweights and things like that. That, you know, it's good to see that they're moving.
Yeah.
I hate to see those matches that you sit here and you don't see anybody moving.
Yeah. And that's the conclusion of the University Nationals. Toby wins the heavyweight.